Alrighty boys, welcome back to another step-by-step video. Now today's video is going to be on Gridlock. Now, like I said guys, when it comes to what operators that I'm going to be doing moving forward, I think what I'm going to start doing is I'm going to start creating polls from the YouTube channel tab basically. And I'm basically going to have you guys vote over a collection of various operators to see which videos that you guys would like to see first. And I think I'm going to do that whenever I have like a batch of like step-by-step videos and like the process of making basically. So that way you guys can decide the upload schedule for those videos, if that makes sense. But right here guys, getting into our first clip here, we saw a bandit that was top main here. So we already know this guy's going to be spawn peeking. So going to start quick peeking him. Now, unfortunately for the bandit, he's going to end up hugging the left side of this door, which is going to basically give me a free kill in this position. And since we get this kill for him right here, we're going to go ahead and start looking for the connector wall to get it open. Unfortunately, I do not have a hard breacher with me in this current moment. So what I decided to do was that I was going to rotate over to the IT wall. However, I saw that there was a Thatcher on the board, so I didn't necessarily need to push with the Thatcher in this position because they're going to get that wall open regardless of if I'm there or not. So I go ahead and focus on my main job of playing Gridlock, which is going to be for the flank watch. And now, honestly guys, Gridlock is flank watch, but he's more or less for like peace of mind, if that makes sense. She is, at least. And the idea is that you pretty much want to basically like put the flanks down so that way your teammates don't have to worry about flanks. It gives everyone peace of mind. I don't think Gridlock is the best when it comes to pure flank watch because I feel like a lot of people tend to ignore your flank watch. However, it does give you a little bit of peace of mind knowing that it is there, and I feel like that's a really important thing with Gridlock. Now, in this position, there's actually one guy that's actually on warehouse here, so we're going to go ahead and swing the head holes here, look to get ourselves a free kill on the warehouse guy, and then the last guy in this position, I'm getting audio, and he's also taking a gunfight with Twitch for command. He's actually behind the bomb here. We're going to swing aggressively with our teammate and go ahead and get ourselves a free kill on the dock right there and secure the round. And the reason why I'm able to swing dock in that position is because he doesn't have enough bullets to take multiple gunfights in a row. So I'm able to just swing after he injures my Twitch to basically collect a free kill right there and secure the round. And what I mean by like Gridlock not being that great as a flank watch, the reason why I say that is because a lot of the times when you toss your Gridlock tracks down, you're going to be putting them far away from like where your main push is going to be located, if that makes sense. Which essentially relates back to that thing where it's like the enemy players is going to be able to just shoot those Gridlock tracks and hit the flank anyway. So it's more or less just there for like peace of mind, you know what I mean? Because it's going to slow them down. Maybe you'll get the audio for it if you somehow rotate back before, like, you know what I mean, it becomes a problem. But I feel like the real way that you're going to be wanting to use Gridlock is not actually as a flank watch. You want to use her more as like a operator that puts a lot of pressure on the enemy team, in my opinion. And what I mean by that, by putting pressure on enemy team, is like use them in choke points for sight or around sight in that regard, and not as like an operator where you like purely use her as pure flank watch. However, I do feel like with flank watch it is actually doable to do like heavy flank watch with her and just put like a ton of traps on flank watch. But like I said, like a lot of times people will just like walk past your Gridlock tracks, maybe shoot out a couple and then walk past it. So that's why I feel like it's a lot better to use it on choke points. But getting us started here into our first clip here, guys, we're going to go ahead and get our first pick on mute for Skybridge here. The reason why we get this kill early here is because this guy was trying to like bait me into swinging him, because that's why he didn't end up shooting my drone right there for 90 when I had a drone on him. And he was trying to bait me in, but I took the bait anyway, and I ended up winning that gunfight successfully, which is great. And then now the main push that I wanted to be going for in this position was that I was actually going to be going for operational. But basically, we're going to go ahead and walk into operational here. We're actually going to end up seeing a shield inside of the hallway here. So we're going to go ahead and use one of our nades here to clear out that utility. That's another thing that's really nice about Gridlock, is how much like utility she has. So I go ahead and use one of my nades to break the shield. And then we're going to go ahead and toss one of our Gridlock tracks over by 90 for top mez here. And basically get a nice little like choke point, like cut off basically with all the Gridlock tracks. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I'm going to end up using another one of my Gridlock tracks on that 90 hallway basically. And the general idea here, and the thing I want you guys to understand about this though, is that technically with my stack right now, we should probably have had somebody actually take mezzanine, since the reason why they're not shooting the tracks in this position must mean that there has to be like some kind of gap in this position. You see what I'm saying? So that means that technically, if we would have sent somebody over there, we probably could have took top mez. And you actually saw on the drone there that it was completely clear. So in this type of position, it actually would have been better to have one of our other pieces of people in our push actually go over and take top mez to actually deny a space like that. However, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and double down, taking the easy way out here, and just gonna double down with my Gridlock's track stingers here. And ideally we get a plant down in the like chaos of these track stingers going down, which is exactly what ends up happening. And then now it's a nice 4v3 position. Like I said, in this type of position they have to push through 90 in this position to be able to win, and we have all those Gridlock track stingers on the 90, so it's going to be really difficult for them. An Alibi is going to try to swing here, but we're going to get ourselves a free kill into him, and we're on an elevated hop-up, so he's not even going to be able to win that gunfight in the first place, so we're in great shape. And then right here, it's a nice 2v2 position. Unfortunately, the Frost is going to end up killing my teammate outside of the breach here. I don't know how he loses that, but he did end up losing it, and then he's going to actually go into the diffuser. However, the other guy that's alive with Frost actually ends up swinging me on the breach, so I get myself a free kill. Frost tries to stick it, but we're going to go ahead and just walk up very casually. We don't have to sprint. That's the important thing. Don't sprint. Just walk up very casually and get the free kill into the Frost and secure the round. It's very important in that position for me to actually like walk up slowly and not walk up while sprinting, if that makes sense. And the reason for that is because when you sprint, your gun goes down. So that's why we walk up very casually, so that way he doesn't get off the diffuser, because it's very unlikely for him to actually hear me when I walk up slowly onto him. Even though I'm a 3 armor, 3 speed, whatever, he's going to be hearing the ticking of the bomb, of him diffusing basically. But I'm going to be just slow walking my way up, and it's going to basically be a lot better than me full sprinting at him, because if I guarantee you, if I full sprinted at him in that position, he's probably going to get off the diffuser. So we just casually walk up. He's not going to be able to hear me, and I get myself the free kill onto him, and that's the reason why we do it. Now, right here in this next clip, guys, we're going to be over on Skyscraper. We use our Super Shotty to open up the geisha wall. Now, in most cases, people will have this reinforced. However, these guys neglected it, so we're going to go ahead and open up the geisha wall here. The bomb site is a barbecue in this position, so we gotta go ahead and try to do some kind of entry play with Gridlock here. And the one thing I want you guys to understand is that, honestly, in my opinion, I feel like Gridlock's a much better pick for entry than a lot of other operators in this game. And I'm not saying like you're like Ash or Twitch or whatever isn't like a good entry, but the reason for that is because when you're entering and you get these picks on your entry, you're going to be able to immediately knock out the flank right away, which is really important. And so that's what we're going to end up doing. We're going to go ahead and see a Warden here on the drum door. We're going to go and swing him aggressively, get ourselves a free kill. He actually ended up catching me a little bit off guard, but I ended up getting the kill on him anyway. And then I actually expected somebody to walk up the brown stairs, or actually this is black stairs, for the refrag. And the reason why I expected that is just because it felt like the most logical thing somebody could do if there was another roamer up here, is that they would flank from that position. So I go ahead and preemptively aim there and get myself a free kill, expecting a person to swing again for the refrag. Always expect a refrag. Right here we actually see Frost swing across for service, if I'm not mistaken what this is called, or delivery, I guess is what it could be called too. And long story short, my teammate's actually hit a plant, so all I really have to do in this position is not sell my body to this Frost. So I go ahead and hold a nice little cross angle. In this type of position, like I said, guys, this is a very difficult position for Frost to win, because he's in a like sandwich position between me and my fuse. So in the ideal world for him to be able to win that gunfight, or win that round in general, he has to kill me first, or else I'm a big nuisance to him, so he might as well take that gunfight right away. And so that's why I'm already like backing up. I'm getting ready for his challenge, so that way I can go ahead and win that gunfight on the spot. Now next up, we're going to be over on Chalet. And the other thing that I want to quickly talk about, guys, is when do you use your nades? When do you use your EMPs? Now, I think it's going to be like this, guys, when it comes to using nades versus EMPs. You want to use nades when you're going to be being able to get rid of like crucial utility, or if you're able to get the like bandits and stuff off the wall without having to use impact EMPs. And I'll show you what I mean by that later on in this round. But you want to be using impact EMPs whenever it's a position where you can't actually get the bandits and such off the wall. Now right here, we're going to go ahead and swing aggressively to get ourselves a free kill at the beginning of the round for this Melusi. It's very important here, guys. We Gridlock off the site doorway here. This is just to prevent anybody else from swinging out and potentially getting free kills on my team while they push your trench, or push out to potentially kill me. And then right here, we're going to go ahead and bounce a nade off of the site doorway to get rid of the mute chamber on the long angle wall. And then we're going to go ahead and cut across here and get over to Boiler. And the reason why I cut across in this position, by the way, is because I actually have diffuser here, so I want to be next to this wall for the default plant when we do get it open. And then right here, they actually have another mute jammer on the wall. We're going to apply our Gridlock track stingers on the site doorway. Then we're going to go ahead and put another one for the blue doorway here. This is actually to give me an opportunity to rotate over to the site doorway here without any like pressure from blue doorway. And then we're going to go ahead and nade off the other piece of utility for the outside wall for wine here, and then we're going to go ahead and hold pillar. This guy's going to end up feeling the pressure of the main wall getting open. He's going to try to rotate out, but we're going to go ahead and get ourselves a free kill. And then now it's a nice little 5v2 position, but we're going to go ahead and just jump into the site wall here and look for the default plant. We're going to go ahead and stick this plant. The last guy is going to be a Doc. He's actually going to be in connector here. He's going to end up actually killing one of my teammates, and it's going to be the same concept as before, guys. He's taking too many gunfights at once, so he's not going to have enough bullets to actually take a gunfight with me if I just flood him outright. So we go ahead and get the free kill onto him and secure the round. But anyway, guys, that's going to pretty much do it for the main commentary that I wanted to do for Gridlock. Like I said, guys, instead of playing her as like a pure flank watch, try to look at her as more of like a power position counter, if that makes sense. So like try to use her in choke points where the enemy team has to push through it to basically like get to you to like make their game-winning play basically, and try to prevent that play in particular. So like for example, on like this map, it would be, if I'm going for a back stairs push, it would be the stage double door, for example. You know what I mean? That would be like a very classic spot I could do it. And then if I'm looking to walk down back stairs, which is what I'm going to end up doing on this round, I would basically use my last couple track stingers inside a site if we do end up trying to go for a default plant. And for spoiler alert, we don't actually end up doing it, and I end up actually killing everyone when I walk down. But like I said, guys, I'm going to go ahead and have some extra gameplay examples here in the background that you guys can go ahead and enjoy if you want to see some more Gridlock gameplay. But I do hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Please make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace!
Stop standing. You located a bomb.
Could play something with like Raid or Mingo or some shit, because even though despite like what, you know what I mean, happens sometimes with them, I think it's mostly just trolls, just shits and giggles, you know.
Traps deployed.
Wait, they reinforced office. Castle barricades? What is this? They're playing above, I think. Okay, I'm just gonna start droning, I think. They're doing something. Oh yeah, I think it's an office hold. Lockers itself is cleared, but archives and everything is castled. Yeah, one guy's playing in archives. Two guys. One guy's playing in fountain as well. I could probably be annoying to this fountain guy.
Is active. Tracks deployed.
Activating drone.
Should be another one up here, by the way. I'm gonna drone again. Vigil might be looking for a flank. Back archives is castle. And then archives is the other guy. Killed archives. Castle's tagged. I'm about to wallbang him, hold on. Oh, he was injured. He's dead. Sorry, I just went down at that point because it was a 5v1. Felt like it was worth it. Could run Striker too. Striker wouldn't be that bad. Somebody just went up middle. Either went up middle or went down middle. I'm not really sure. I'm kind of just holding it. Metal? Oh, Nomad. Oh, I kind of misplaced my Gridlocks there, but whatever. Should be fine. Make sure you don't get nitroed. As if you can control it. Ready, Zach? Are you watching? Ready? Watch, right? Uno, dos. Right? There you go. That's how you toss your EMPs. I probably shouldn't have tossed the other one, though. I will not lie. That was kind of a sell by me. Can you get the other hatch? Oh, wait. Yes, you can. Don't lie to me. Put Habana pellets right here. Shit. Put Habana pellets right there. Two. Come on, do it! Aim! Lock in!
I got this.
Okay, that's good, that's good, that's fine. Do it. Did you get it? Get the hatch. I already have an energy drone. I'm gonna drone for sight then, I think. It should be just a standard just drop plant here. One guy's in bathroom. Wait. No, he's not in bathroom, I lied. He's like on this bathroom door though. Or not? Wait. They have no rotate. It's just this. I'm about to drop. Ready for the plant. Where are you? Come, come. Hold my rotate.
Tango located. First floor.
15 seconds left.
I got it.
Bomb diffusion initiated.
Killed Warden.
One op
Killed
four
Cade.
remaining.
This one's flanking metal.
Op
Wow,
four
I just
neutralized.
shit on them.
Mission